Hello again. My name is John and I am a nobody. It's easy to copy and paste somebody else's opinion to make yourself look good on social media. But this is a true story, of course, and it's a complicated one as usual because life is complicated, as you know. So my journey to Jerusalem started in Amsterdam when I was still living there. And I was asked if I'd like to not join, but be a guest at a concert for HIV awareness. Now, at the time, this is a while back, and most people didn't know what AIDS or HIV was. And I had a lot of friends who were actually gay because I had a gay manager. So I knew a bit about the gay lifestyle, if you like. So I agreed to do this awareness concert, and I went down. It was in a church in Amsterdam, and we had some rehearsals. And then I went down. It was with a great little band. They were a trio, a Dutch keyboard player, a black singer from one of the Dutch islands, I think Morocco, not Morocco, Molucca, and a guitarist who was from Israel. We did the concert with a drummer who was like me, just a guest, and everything was fine. People loved it, and that was it. I thought I didn't get any money, but hey, that's okay. I've still got photos of that concert somewhere. Not long afterwards, I was asked if I wanted to do another gig with them in Israel. So I said, yeah, okay. This one was paid and everything would be paid. I said yes. And so that's how I found myself playing in Tel Aviv. We had a long flight over, which was delayed because the keyboard player had this massive keyboard and it had to be checked out for bombs. This is a long time ago, during the time of the first infilada, if I pronounce that right. So lots of people were being blown up on buses because they did not belong to the religion of peace. This is what some people call it. And there were armed men and women everywhere with M16 rifles, and they're guarding important buildings and stuff. But actually the environment was lovely, sitting outside on the street and eating. The vibe was not so bad, it was good. Though, the little cloud of fear hung over everybody, but then if you're an Israeli, I suppose you're used to that. Israel is a country that's surrounded by 7 neighbors, Arab neighbors, who, want to see its destruction. And it's probably not a great vibe usually, but maybe people are just aware of this and used to it. So they get on with their lives like we all try to. So we did the gig in Tel Aviv and everything was fine. The band were a bit upset when they saw the posters because, if my memory serves me correctly, the only person on the poster was the guitar player who was from Israel, and the other two, they were a trio, were not present, or if they were present, they were in the background and out of focus, which is not good. But apart from that, everything was fine, and apart from all the guns and the security, it was fine. And one day we went to Jerusalem. We piled in a little van thing, and we all went off to Jerusalem. Now, I thought at the time that Israel was, well, to look at it, it looked very rocky. There were were lots of rocks and sand, and I'd never seen anything like it. And we went to Jerusalem, which was, you know, for me, fantastic. You know, coming from Europe, it was just something else. And I was standing on the hill looking down at the golden dome of this, you know, historical mosque building, temple, whatever it was. And I went to the Wailing Wall and saw people banging their heads against the walls. It was all very alien to me. And there was a man, an Arab man. We didn't call them Palestinians at the time. They were still called Arabs. And there was an Arab man with the Palestinian scarf, and he had a camel, and he wanted me to get on the camel and have my photograph taken. But I didn't want to get on the camel and have my photograph taken. So he got very angry, and then for some obscure reason, he thought I was an Israeli or a Jew, and he pulled a knife on me. Now, it's not nice having a knife pulled on you, believe me. And I didn't know what to do, and then he started screaming in Arabic, because there is no Palestinian language, as you probably know. And all his mates got behind him, and I thought, my God, I'm going to have to do something, otherwise I'm going to get lynched. So I just turned to the band who were there, and I said, get in the car. That's the only thing I said, get in the car. And we got in the car and escaped. And I thought, wow, that was another close call. That was my experience of Jerusalem, and I've never forgotten it. Just being in danger like that, you know, and seeing that knife, it's not nice. It's easy, as I said, to, you know, copy and paste the narrative to make yourself look good on social media. But you have to go there to realize what it's like to live under constant danger, constant threat. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and all the very best to you, and take care of yourselves. And as always, Trzysikowski. Bye now.